So I'm trying to make a landscape with coffee. Um, Trying to do a monochrome basically. I mixed coffee in water. I You can mix it right now, it doesn't really matter. You can use little warm water, it's perfectly fine. So the more I use this with water, I'll use a lighter shade and I'll keep it thicker for a little darker shade. So just going to take a lot of water right now because I want to make the background and give one wash to my paper, as light as you can keep. I hope you can see the pencil lines. I would have gone lighter, but I just wanted you guys to see what I'm planning. So I've tried to give a very light wash here. Okay, this is going to be my water, so can be little darker. You can do it now, you can wait for another layer. I'm using watercolor for my painting. A thick sheet of paper would do if you don't have watercolor paper. Yeah. So as I said, the darker you go will be our dark spots. I'm just going to let them merge into the water just so that I know what my lines are. Now I need to let it dry a bit, but before so till it dries, I can even make one little extra layer of my thicker paint, because in any case it's going to be layered again and again, so I can just be as messy, as untidy, doesn't really matter at this point of time. Just bits and pieces here and there for my reflection, for my layers. So if you're following painting, like you want to copy from a painting, I would suggest choose your painting first and edit to a monochrome. Then you will have a little idea how it will look as as a monochrome painting, and will help you or guide you with your colors. So right now I'm going to let this dry and slowly keep layering up till I get my final product. In watercolor, in coffee painting, one is not supposed to use white. You get this masking fluid for using, leaving the area white. which I have, but I haven't tried it as yet, so I'm not doing that as yet. I would like to try it and maybe take a video of it sometime in future, but for now, if I need white, I will use my acrylic paint white to paint over it. Right now the smell of coffee is like intoxicating. I really feel like having a coffee now. So till it dries, I'll go get myself a coffee. You guys can use a hairdryer, by the way, if you want to make it dry, but I'll just wait for it. So it's dried a bit, and I'm here for my second layer of my coffee painting. I'm going straight for the dark. So there's another option. If you don't want to make all of it in one go, you can probably put little coffee on all your palette pockets. So if you put little water in the first one, then little more on the second one, and so on, so you'll get different shades of your coffee color also. I just prefer doing it this way. Make one solution all together, and I add my water as and how. It gives me more freedom, but you can decide whatever suits you, whatever you prefer, right? So this is where my tree was, so I'm going a little darker on the sides. Just later on it will stand out more. So if I want it a little darker, I'll just add more coffee to my solution and I'll get a little darker solution, which I will, because I need to make a little more dark areas. And even when I'm going direct coffee, I'm not getting as dark, so I will eventually go darker. So this is probably my flower bed. So that's why I'm just dabbing a little, because when it dries up it will be a little blotchy. Eventually it will look like little flowers here and there. Just came.
Look at this. अंदर से वैसी
The whole painting actually can be made with just one brush. Watercolor is little more free, more impressionist. I mean, of course, people do make realistic paintings out of watercolors. I like the water just bleeding into the paper, you know, that effect. So I like to leave it at that also. So again, I'm just gonna let it dry and I'll see you guys in a bit. These are my trees on the background, so they're just gonna be just light shades. They don't have to be perfect straight lines. The further they are, the lighter they are. I'm planning to make my closer trees a little white in color, and I'll give a little hint on the back ones also, but the really far ones are still going to be seen as the black spots, the dark lines. So now in here, if you noticed, all my spots, all my cover area is all looking the same. So with a tissue, with a cloth, you can just pick up little from the middle. Okay, so you can always do it this side as well. The coffee that you use, it has nothing to do with your coffee painting. It can be any coffee that you drink. all these are my bushes. I'm going to just let these again dry and come back later. There's gonna be a lot of layering here. My trees don't look like trees till now, so there will be a lot of layering here as well. So if you have different kinds of brushes, probably it's the right time to take them out now and try your hand with different types, different strokes, different whatever you want, because by the end of it this is just going to look like an impressionist painting of yours. So if you notice, I'm trying to make the lower part of the trees little darker, but obvious they are thicker at the bottom. There's light source coming from top. So always in your trees try to remember that. Yeah. Just plain water. I don't like the definite lines. Yeah. So we're gonna let it dry again.